Good morning, my fellow quilt bombers. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Just waiting for 10 a.m. to come up. Got a bit of a list today. Good morning, fellow quilt bombers. I have the monitor up a little bit because I'm going to show you. We can start there. Jelly roll sampler. This is the Block Wednesday project hosted by Cat Sloan. And it's from this book, The Simply Jelly Rolls. All of the links are below. The link to her blog post where you can pull down all of these worksheets. But this is this week's assignment, week 3, the souffle blocks. And I was a little worried because my jelly roll, you know how jelly rolls can be. You know, they have so many colors of so many things. And I already did a blue, a pink, and a red. And I only have like 2 strips of red of the florals from last week's. Oops, I have to move my keyboard out of the way. So I needed to pick out what my colors were going to be for the center blocks in between these little floral blocks. And so I wanted to just go with the grays and whites because I use blue and green and pink and red in here. And so I wanted to use a little bit of every color. And so I decided to go ahead and pull out my grays and my whites and use those for these center blocks. So I did change the gray and the white on the end. I think the gray was there, and then the blue, and then I had the white, or vice versa. But I did change that out so that, can I tip this up a little bit more so you can see? So everything is kind of spaced out. So I don't have like blocks touching each other and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I am with that. And this is a stripe. This is a gray stripe. So that's what's in this block, because I can see you can't really see that all that well. This is the only one I have sewn together. And so I'm using the dark on the top and the light on the bottom with these sections and changing them out so that it looks symmetrical and colors are in the right place. So I'm thinking I don't want to yet make these permanent, because when I get to the next row, I might want to change things around. So I might be changing out my sashings and stuff for towards the end, working on those parts. I might get started. And you know what, you guys, I've put it in my cart. I'm going to change this now. I put it in my cart because I needed to buy more background fabric. We needed, 5 yards, and I only had gotten like 2 or 3. I got 3. So I put 2 more yards in my cart at Fat Quarter Shop, and I also put in another jelly roll in there. I want to make sure I have enough because I wanted more pinks and reds and whatever. Good morning, Michelle. So thanks for joining. I'm a little nervous about that. So, and I'm not sad to have another jelly roll, because, you know, if there's leftovers. I love leftover fabric. I love a stash of fabric. So that's what I'll be finishing up today. I want to get those done so that next week I'm ready to go for start the next row. So I'm really looking forward to that. But use the link below to go to Pat Sloan's I Love to Make Quilts project page where you can download all of the worksheets and stuff if you haven't joined yet. I'm also using the Ellie line of fabric by Brenda Riddle in this, and I'm using her peachy pink background throughout the whole thing. So I'm thinking it's looking really, really pretty. Very shabby chic, and I like that. I like it. So the other thing that I worked on was a laundry basket quilts block. This here is her block, a printout of the picture, and my block with my heart. So I'm very happy with it. I'm a little disturbed by this one here. This is a stem of the fabric. It's in there. It looks a little odd, but I'm going to keep it. I'm not changing it. But block 26 now is in the books. So I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. And next week is block 27. And then I'll go through and I'll have all of the blocks up on the wall. And because 27 is like the halfway point of 55 blocks. So I will put that on the wall so that I can take a look and we all can take a look at what fabrics have been used. I'm really anxious to see layout options for this quilt. I'm very anxious for that. Very, very, very anxious for that. I'm really looking forward to that. So I am going to now show you an update on where I am with the Spooky and Sweet sampler, our Halloween mystery quilt. I'm going to share with you a picture. And I think I downloaded it. Yeah, I did. Because I took that off of the wall. Is it working? Where is it? It's in here. Okay. Just trying to get my computer screen to share it. Hold on. It's not sharing it. Why is it not sharing it? Okay. We're having a little hiccup here with sharing it. There we go. So I unstitched the entire 2022 Boo Crew blocks. And I still am deciding if I'm going to put the cat in there or the cauldron. But they are plenty wide enough, and I don't need to change the borders on the front to make sure that all of the stuff fits in the back. But I think this is the layout I'm going with. I'm going to definitely put the hat, the candle, and the broomstick in there. Whether I use the cauldron or the cat, I'm not sure. I kind of like the black cap just because of the symmetrical coloring from top to bottom. But this is where this is headed. I'm putting a little lower priority on this one, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. But because this doesn't need to be done until Halloween. So, and it's almost finished. I just need to piece my backing so that I can put this all together. But I think it's going to be really cute, a reversible wall hanging door banner. And I'm looking forward to getting to the end of this one. there's still some time to get it finished so that it's only going to hang on my wall the day that we trick or treat. It might hang for a week or two after, before and after, but I like it. It's really cute. It's adorable, and I think the kids will really like it too. To that. All right. So did that. Now I got an email. I subscribed to a newsletter by the Fat Quarter Shop. And I wanted to share this with you because one of the you're one of those, Michelle. Don't do Halloween blocks. Aren't they cute? Nothing spooky about that. They're adorable. I think they're just cute. I think the kids will just love it when they see it come trick or treat time. We get a lot of kids over here, so I'm looking forward to Halloween. So now, Jolly Japper. So I was going to host a sew along later this year, August, September-ish timeframe. And I didn't realize that the Fat Quarter Shop was actually going to host it as well. I thought it was just they put a kit together, they're going to sell this quilt, and but it's an actual quilt along. So let me share with you the Jolly Jabber screen. And this is, I got a link to her page on here about her holiday list. So she is, well, the first one that they're talking about on here is the Star of Wonder. And I talked about that yesterday. And I won't talk about it anymore today, but so she's going to be hosting also this Holly Jolly quilt along. And it looks like this is also a Jolly bar that's going to be available. And it looks like Lori Holt's holiday fabric that's coming out. And this is going to be a 6-week program if anybody's interested. And the link to this post is down below. And it's going to be a 6-week sew along in the August timeframe again. So it's another Christmas quilt that can be made using Lori Holt fabrics. And that's my theory, is that this is going to be a Jolly bar of that fabric line from Lori Holt. So it measures about 70.5 by 80. So it's a nice size quilt. Very nice size quilt. Now, this is the hometown holiday sampler that she was talking, that I wanted to do a sew along for. I didn't realize they were going to do one. So, but it is just a massive quilt. And it is 93.5 by 98.5. And her time frame of putting this quilt together is September to December. I think the quilt kit will be available and shipped out in August, late July, August time frame. And that just seems like a very small time frame. So I want to kind of get a feel for how much is expected to be done. Is it, if it's daily, weekly? I'm not sure how. September to December, September, October, November, December, that's 4 months. And that's a lot of work. I was going to span it over probably 14 months, start in August, September, and finish in like October, November next year. So I'm curious to see what the time frame is and the assignment projects for if daily, weekly, how it's going to pan out. But so I'm going to still plan a 12 or 14 month sew along and break out this quilt. And if it does seem doable, which I don't, I'm a little leery about that, if it's doable or not to do in a 4-month time frame. I don't know. I don't know how difficult it is. It looks like a lot of sewing flips for the little holly borders and there's a few blocks, actual quilt blocks and some trees and a house and all of those squares to make the letters, and my ADD brain is just kind of flipping out on that time frame. But so if you want to sew along, you can at least use the links in her blog post, and it'll take you to go and reserve or order the quilt kit if you're all interested. And I definitely am going to be making this. Just don't know. I don't want to spend 4 entire months just working on one quilt. I kind of want to, I like to space it out, is my theory. I want to space this one out a little bit. So I might be doing this on my own time frame, and you could follow along with my time frame. I just haven't determined how I'm going to break it down yet. So, but it is a blog, it is a sew along that is happening with the Fat Quarter Shop. So stay tuned for more information about that one. And then there are a couple more, the more festive stuff to come, the snowman, how to make a snowman, or the quilted snowman. And then there is a vintage Christmas sampler quilt as well. So more information on coming out on those as too in the future. So things to think about if you're into more Christmas stitching or sewing, because I think there are also cross stitch projects to be available with this. But I'm definitely going to do the holiday sampler. Whether or not I involve in any of the others, I'm not sure. I really like that snowman, though. He is adorable. So, so cute. So follow that list, take a read, and see if you're interested in any of those sew-alongs. The other thing I wanted to share, since I'm sharing, is I stepped out yesterday for a minute, and I don't even have it here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We want to stop that. I didn't download the picture, but I was going to show you a picture of my hydrangea. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I think it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, it's opening up. Da, 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 da. It's so pretty. So I took a quick picture of it. So when I bought this hydrangea, it's one of those blue ones. And it's been in my front garden spot for 3 years now. It's not blue anymore. Okay. It's pink and purple. I think it's so pretty. I had to share. But it's so pretty. And my understanding is that it has everything to do with the pH in your soil. So if I want to change it back to blue, I'll have to do a little research as to we could put pennies in the ground or something. So I'll have to do a little research on that. But I think it's really pretty, just pink and purple. And like I mentioned before, my house has purple trim. It's a gray house with purple trim. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All right. So moving on. Today, I am also going to be getting my Sew Sampler box. So that means that the Peaceful Baskets for month 2, I have to get it done. And I had to go watch video 47 to remind myself what I had originally intended to do with what my basket was going to be. So this is going to be my basket. The handle and the bottom of the basket. And then those little green triangles there are going to be this tulip stripe. So that's my basket. And then this was going to be the partial block that sticks out in that dark blue there. And I'm going to attempt to make this pink floral, that background behind it. I'll see if I can make that happen and see if it's going to actually look somewhat decent. So I'm going to work on that today too, because that box is coming tomorrow or today. And so I'll have another unboxing to show you. Well, I'm not going to, I will unbox it myself first. I just can't resist. You get a box in the mail, you got to open it. I can't wait. I'm not like some people. I can't wait. I can't wait to share it. So then I will do a fabric pull for the next block that will come in that box. So I want to have this one done. I'm going to try to work on that today. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, okay, so I've been following along and receiving the emails from Bev McCullough of Flamingo Toes on the summer block party, right? Been talking about it, been sharing the blocks, and I want to do it. I was shopping yesterday. So yesterday's block, and I don't know that I even showed it to you. No, I didn't. I had printed it out, but I didn't finish it. Is this star block. It's called Parade Time. And then today we got the layout information. And the final quilt will look a little something like this. So I love all but one block of this thing. So I'm not going to make one of the blocks. I might make two of another. But I went to my local quilt shop yesterday and I got, oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to figure out who the designer is of this fabric, because my quilt shop makes their own fat quarters bundles. Okay, I found it. It's called Fabric Collection. Pulling it up on the screen here. Is this the one? Yes. Okay, by My Mind's Eye. Okay, just wanted to know. It's called Picnic Florals by My Mind's Eye. And I got this light pink as a background, and this is an art gallery solid. And it is like a silky, it's premium cotton, and it's called Ethereal Pink. It's pretty, but it's a really light pink because it goes with these fabrics. It screams summer to me. There's a pink floral. Screams complete summer. Look at this, you guys. Strawberries. There is a floral. Oh, I am absolutely in love with this fabric. So I thought this was a fat quarter bundle. It's a half yard bundle. Darn. Here's a pink dot. So I thought I'd go with that ethereal pink because I think it'll go with all of the fabrics. There's another floral. And those were the lights. Here is a striped green. A gingham. and a strawberry. Is that not just adorable? Oh my God. This screams complete summertime to me. And yellows in the floral, in the polka dot, in the strawberries. So cute. Oh, this little floral, just amazing. And this floral. Ah, I'm so in love. I'm sorry. I saw this in one of the videos I watched. I watched little Happy Little Stitch Shop and Fat Quarter Shop when they do like the new fabric lines that are coming out in the future. I was like, I gotta have this. And this is like a pinky red. Is it red? It's kind of pinky red gingham. A pinky red stripe. This is a definite red gingham. A red stripe. A red floral. A red polka dot. And a red floral again. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's what comes with the bundle. Now, these also blocks scream 4th of July to me, so they need to be red, white, and blue. So I went through my stash and I pulled out the fig tree blues that I had. These two and these two. I think it goes well. I think it goes very well with this line. And so, see what I mean? I think it goes really well with this line. And I am going to, it's the fruit cocktail. So I'm going to try to sprinkle those blues in, but otherwise I'm going to be using all these other fabrics for choices for blocks. Now I'm thinking, so today was like, we got the layout, but it's not over. So through July on Fridays, they're going to be sending out another email. And I'll put the link below where you can sign up for this if you're interested, because then they give you the password code to get all of the previous blocks if you didn't get them and want to get them. So every Friday now going forward in the month of July, they're going to be giving out like project ideas and they're free patterns too. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to start this probably next week and do maybe a block a week or 2 a week. I'm not sure. So if you haven't sewn along and you want to sew along with me. But I'm definitely going to do this. I think it is just an adorable little quilt. So there's the final layout. And it's that butterfly that it doesn't, do anything for me. So I don't know that I'm going to make that, but I do like all the other blocks. So I might make another flower jar. I think that's so cute. This one in the middle. I love that one. I love that one. So I am going to do this, and I bought the fabric. So I was also looking for Christmas fabric, and I didn't find anything that I was thrilled about. And I did want to get Old Glory. She had one bundle left at my local quilt store, and she wanted like my first child for a price. So I didn't buy it. I went with this one instead. So here's my bin. And I will be working on that probably starting next week or the week after. So if you want to sew along, follow my videos, and I will tell you how I plan to fit it into my schedule. I don't know how I'm going to fit it into my schedule. You know what? Some things are probably going to fall to the wayside. I'm just saying, because something else has stole my heart. but I don't know what that's going to be or entail yet. So let's see, we're at 30 minutes and I've gone over my 20 minute time frame. I want to also announce that I am going to be going to Minneapolis this weekend. And I was going to be leaving Friday afternoon, but now I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. So there will be no video on Friday at 10 a.m., but I will be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. And it is our Quilty Play Date and Sew Along Day. So I will have an update on whatever I did do today, and then we'll just sew tomorrow. So bring along a project and sit and stitch and sew with me, and we can sit and chat. It'll be about 45 minutes to an hour long, and so there won't be a video on Friday. I am going to my boyfriend and I are going to go to a concert on Friday evening. Small little intimate little concert with an old 80s person. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And last night we talked and we've decided that I should come for an extra day. So I'm like, yeah, I'll giddy. I'm going to go for 3 days. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and we will sew along. I'm not sure what I'll work on. If I haven't gotten this taken care of, I will probably work on my vintage bow ties or peaceful baskets, something like that. Those are the two things that I want to work on and have done before I leave. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay? Bye. Love you.